welcome back to the Garden of Epiphany, a women's health and wellness oasis. I'm your host, Raven Epiphany, and I'm so glad you decided to join us for another video. So last week we concluded our natural remedy series. So if you missed it, I definitely recommend you go and check it out. We talked about a variety of topics from the last one we did was acid reflux. One of the first videos we did was talking about listening to your body. We also discussed sleep patterns and a myriad of other things. So definitely go check that out so that you are equipped with the knowledge you need to address symptoms, conditions, illnesses, etc. from a natural perspective. So this week we are actually reviewing something that I wrote in a blog last year, but I wanted to bring it back in a video because I know the first quarter of the year is when a lot of people are going to their medical appointments, whether it be the dentist, their doctor, going to get mammograms, going, to various places, physical therapy, etc. And so I want to make sure that people are equipped with the knowledge they need to get the best out of their medical appointments. And so I want to introduce our AAA method, which is what I chose to call it, for making sure you are truly being successful when you go to these medical professional appointments. And so the first, the three letters stand for archiving your experiences, advocating for yourself, and asking questions. And so these three steps, I believe, will help you to get the most out of your appointments and make sure you walk away feeling like it was a successful appointment, and that whether it's your insurance paying for it or you paying for it out of pocket, that it was a worthwhile appointment. So the first one is archive your experiences. So before your appointment, even if you're sitting in the waiting room waiting for your appointment, you want to take note of the things that you want to share with your medical professional. And this includes, but probably isn't limited to, any changes in your body when they started or when you notice them, effects of any new medication or even medications you've been taking for a while. Are you getting the intended benefits? And are there any unfavorable side effects that you've been feeling? Personal health goals. And so you want to go in there with what it is that you hope to see, especially for like when you go to your annual with physical checkup and things like that. Like that's one where you really want to hone in on your overall goals for the year so that you guys can discuss them and kind of make a plan going forward. And then any questions you want to ask. And so you kind of want to prepare for these medical appointments in advance so that you're not going in there to just let them tell you everything, and you leave and you're like still didn't get what it is that you hope to get out of it. And so that actually brings us to our next part, which is to advocate for yourself. And so your doctor, your dentist, your mammographer, your physical therapist, whatever other, medical professional you are going to, they are the expert in their field in, medicine. However, you are the expert on your body. And so you should treat your medical appointment like a collaboration session with the purpose of keeping you healthy and meeting your goals. And so this means that you should let your doctor know what you hope to get out of the session and the outcomes you want going forward. And so, if you are going there for a specific reason, then you want to make sure that you are putting forth and saying, like, I'm here because I want to address this question, this issue, this symptom, whatever. If it is your general physical, then that's where you kind of bring up those goals that you have. You kind of bring up those concerns that you have and, state that these are things you want to address during the appointment. And then you want to make sure that the points that you have, the outcomes that you desire, are the main points of conversation. And so, though doctors, dentists, etc. have to go through, your normal appointments you go to, they have a standard procedure that they normally do. You want to make sure that you are able to stick to, at some point in that appointment, the topics that you came there to discuss. A lot of times they ask you, do you have any questions, concerns, whatever, and that is your time to make sure that you guys are addressing, your goals, your questions, and all the things you kind of brought to share with them. There is no reason to be shy or intimidated when you are in the room with your doctor. Resist the urge to lie or to hold back information because they can't really offer you the best options, the best solutions, if you haven't given them the full picture. And so if you don't feel comfortable being transparent with your medical professional, first you want to make sure that it's not just you being shy or feeling out of your comfort zone or whatever else. And then if you feel like, nah, I feel uncomfortable because this person, always makes me feel weird when I am honest, then maybe, that is a time for you to choose to go to another medical professional. You do not have to stick with the same dentist, the same doctor, the same etc. if they are not meeting your needs, making you feel comfortable enough to come to them to do what they're, what you have hired them to do, etc. So it is okay to switch it up. And when you find a good one, stick with them as long as you can. And so if you choose or if you decide you need to find someone else, then most medical insurance companies have like an online database that you can go to. You can kind of go through the doctors that are within your, I forgot the word, network, that are within your network. And, a lot of them have actual profiles on the doctors, what the doctors specialize in, doctors, dentists, etc., what they specialize in, where they're located, their experience, etc. And even some of them have like little bios on them. And so you can go in there and kind of look and choose someone and test them out. Even if you test them out, you decide this isn't the right person, you can keep searching until you find that one. And again, you can stick with them from there. If you don't have insurance, you can still use these databases. A lot of times you don't have to log in order to access them. But then also Google is a great place. You want to type in the things that you're looking for specifically, and then you can search through there. A lot of times you can find the doctor's own website and get even more information that way. And so the last A in our AAA method is to ask all the questions, okay? So you are paying to see this medical professional, right? And so their intention is to help you get and or stay healthy. And so you want to ask all the questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There's no such thing as a question that'll make you look a certain way. And even if, it is, again, this is the whole point in coming to them, is because you are coming to get or stay healthy. And so ask the questions anyway. What they think about you as a person is none of your business. However, the expertise that they can offer you and fill the gaps of your curiosity and knowledge is your business. So you want to ask the questions. If you ever feel judged or out of place, again, and it's not just you adjusting to be, stepping out of your comfort zone and sharing and being vulnerable, then you can always, again, go back and find another medical professional with whom you feel more comfortable. And so I have a quote. She who asks is a fool for 5 minutes, but she who does not ask remains a fool forever. And that is by Mark Twain. I don't know any of his background, so I hope he's not a terrible person, but that quote was good. And so ask the questions so that you don't have to be a fool forever. You can just get the get the answer. And even if in a moment you feel dumb for asking the question, at least you now know, right? And so ask away. And so just to sum it all up, you want to archive your experiences before going into the medical appointment. During the appointment, you want to advocate for yourself and ask all the questions to make sure that you are getting the most out of your medical appointments. And so don't be shy, partner with your professionals so that you can maintain the best and healthiest version of you. And so I hope this helped you to equip yourself for your medical professionals this year and beyond. You can always come back to the blog to check out the blog that I made last year, and or check out this video if you need a reminder. You're getting ready to go to a medical appointment and you're like, I want to make sure that this isn't a waste. Yes, come back to this video, come back to the blog and check it out. Please like the video and share it with a friend. Everybody, for the most part goes to some sort of medical professional, even if it's a, holistic or naturopathic doctor. And so you want to make sure that, all of your friends or family are equipped with the knowledge too. And let me know in the comments what your tips are, what you like to do to make sure that you get the most out of your medical appointments. Okay, and that is the end of today's video. Please do check out our merch line, the Garden of Epiphany line, as well as the Amos 9, 13 through 15 line. We have some awesome t-shirts, stickers, and notebooks there for you. And I will hopefully see you guys on Friday, God willing. Have a healthy and wholesome week.